We're counting you down to baseball this afternoon on the MLB pregame show, and as we draw close to first pitch, let's jump into today's Topps Player Spotlight. Ryan Schultz just had his contract purchased, and he'll make his major league debut as he's scheduled to be in the starting lineup in this one. Heidi Watney has more on this special moment. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Ryan Jose Arena, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers. I look for his whip, and he has a sub 1.30 whip coming.
Belted high in the air out to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Ready now for the Marlins, Ryan Schultz. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
High and deep to right center. Center fielder going back. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season. Settling in now, Ryan Schultz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Fowler to the track. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a
new inning set to get underway.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. In now, Paul DeJong. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Up next,
the windup and the 0-2 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Fowler looking up, and that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they open. Digging in now, Ryan Schultz. 3 for 3 on the day so far. Could you imagine a better first day in the big leagues?
You know, Matty, he has a chance to get his 4th knock today. We always had this saying in the dugout, anybody can get 3. But during your big league debut, to have this opportunity, this has been a heroic effort.
You know, talk about having a great...
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Ryan Schultz. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Brian Anderson.
The bouncer to the left side.
All right, ease up. You're up. Good job.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Striding into the box, Harold Ramirez. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Jorge
The
Alfaro.
0-1. This pitch is popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Schultz. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right.
A swing and a drive. Away back. That one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 5th in this game as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in 1 game. That's insane. Couple of things.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong.
Damn, they're getting their ass handed
Fly
to
ball
them.
out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I mean, that has to frustrate.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offense.
In this one today, the Miami Marlins.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Division rivals do battle next. Pablo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me. A sub.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ryan Schultz.
One of the keys to securing a win.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just.
So stepping in, Ryan Schultz. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that retires the side. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Freeman.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can.
Ryan Schultz will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field.
Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Marcell Ozuna.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schultz is there and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners. Making his way to the plate, Ryan Schultz. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left.
Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit 4.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He doubled his last time through.
Freddie Freeman.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Schultz is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. 11-1 at the end of this one. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Pablo Lopez wins his team-leading 10th game of the year.
One error. They left 2 men on base.
MLB The Show's cup. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schultz comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. But he gets back in time. Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schultz is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the base. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Ryan Schultz. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort.
A swing and a drive. Away back. That one is gone.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ian Anderson.
Batting 9.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schultz is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first. Ready to take his hacks again, Ryan Schultz, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Shot toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. So it's bases loaded, one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 2-2 pitch, and he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Digging in, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Austin Riley.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So striding forward now, Ryan Schultz. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that one is gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ryan Schultz. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck.
Ryan Schultz will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Braves capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win.
This afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors.
So with runners at the corners here and 2 gone, it looks like they'll make a move to the bench, and we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now.
Ryan Schultz.
Ryan Schultz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 pitch.
Come on, ball, get on
a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
This is on the ground over to first. Camargo's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself. Brendan Kinsler enters from the pen. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Atlanta We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Oakland A's. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Blackburn, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
High in the air out to center field. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this. And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
Batting 8th, the first baseman,
The set and the 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schultz is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Digging in, Ryan Schultz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center.